Now let's talk about business adapters. Business adapters are used to bring in data into Flexera One that does not come from an inventory adapter. So the typical use cases would bring in users and enterprise groups, locations, cost centers, and corporate units. Typically, the data is not ready to come straight away into Flexera One, where you take the source field and map it directly to a target field. So you typically have a staging structure in between in which you would bring the raw data down and then manipulate that data so it's ready to be imported into Flexera One. That XML can have embedded SQL that does the transforms right in the code, or you could just bring the raw data down, run some SQL against that, maybe create some new fields, and then map those new fields directly into Flexera One. In our lab, we're going to keep it pretty simple so that it would be just a CSV file with data that's ready to go, just so you have a feel for how the business adapter works and how you map it to fields. But if you have a more complex environment, you may need a data mapping file to say what is the source data, what do we need to do to it, and then where does it end up on the Flexera One side. So our business adapter has these various objects that you would choose what you want to map to, and then you would map it to that target field to bring that data in on a schedule. In our lab, we've got a couple use cases. One is to create an asset adapter. Again, these are really simple. We're just going to use a CSV file and we'll map that asset CSV file into the asset table in Flexera One. And then we'll do the same thing with a little bit more complex use case. We're going to update the user's alternate email, and we're going to use the enterprise groups that are assigned to that user to create or revise enterprise groups in Flexera One.